tea, your water, your orange juice, whatever you drinking, and a little bit of me this morning. Because guess what? If you open up these two wonderful things on your face this morning, you've already started out with the blessing for today. And my prayer for you is that you continue on to receive blessings throughout the day, no matter how big or how small. But not only that, that you're able to recognize some of those blessings so that you can be humble and grateful so the universe will open up and pour out more blessings than you have room enough to receive. So, great day. It's Tuesday, you guys. So, I got our affirmation for today, as well as we're going to getting into the vortex card. And we're going to get us a shaman's dream card. But before we do all of that, I want you to believe in yourself this morning. So let's get it. Mm, mm, mm. Good day. Good day. Good day, Cousin Bart. Good day, Cousin Nikki. Good day, beautiful.
I've been working on my soul like I'm working on my goal. It's not hard to lose control. I've been trying to keep a hold of the peace I got with
Believe in yourself, beautiful.
again. I've been gaining all this peace, but I've been losing all my friends. If I ever shall fall, I just take it on the chin. If you need it and I got it, then you know that I'm a lend. Just because I take a loss, that don't mean I never win. Even though they send it, hey, this is love that I'm seeing. I just know I never fold, never break, never bend. I just know I got myself all the way into the end. I've been writing on my wrongs, I don't even need a pen. Meditating now just to keep my mind cleansed. Yeah, it's all you really gotta do. You keep your faith strong, you gon' always make it through. Expect the best, so dog, it's really nothing new. It never start with them, it always start with you. Start with you.
Good day, Michelle. Good day, beautiful.
I've been working on my soul. I've been working on my soul. I've been working on my soul, y'all. I've been working on my soul. Ain't no limit when you die, like you can get it. And don't you let them come around if they don't lift your spirit. And don't you let them put you down, you don't wanna hear it. And all them bad vibes they got, hope that you not near it. If you want to go and get it, it can be obtained. I've been protecting all my energy to keep me sane. Cause I can't let that bullshit that they got get in my brain. And if you trying to grow in life, then you gotta change. I remain the same nigga that I was, I just got way better. More clever than ever, I'm feeling too special. You should never settle, hope you never do. If you keep your faith strong, then you gon' make it through. Expect the best out of life, so it's nothing new. Remember that it never start with them, it start with you. Yeah. Remember that it never start with them, it start with you. I've been working on my soul. I've been working on my soul. I've been working on my soul, y'all. I've been working on my soul.
So, starting this morning out with you got to believe in you. Um, you got to believe that you're here for a higher purpose, and changing is a part of you. It ain't got nothing to do with me or nothing else. It's an internal self, I love me kind of thing. So I hope that everybody sucked in a little bit of that music this morning, because you got to believe in you. Who else are you gonna believe in? Ain't nobody coming to save us. Um, Inevitably, we be saving ourselves, because we change and we motivate ourselves, and we have a circle sometimes that motivate us. And so I want you to believe in you and all the things that you are doing. Even when I tell you guys that, hey, I took this little job at the herb shop, blah, 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 this and this, I knew immediately that it was something that I needed to learn. And I am learning. you guys. The whole thing is that I am learning how sometimes people that are in this business, good day, Alex, good day, beautiful, that are in this particular business are just in it for the business. And I told you guys that's where I seem to have a problem at, because it's not just a business for me, it's a lifestyle. So if you come talking to me about herbs, I might talk your ears off about the herbs. You know what I'm saying? I might be like, hey, you can make this, you can do this could be a tea, you can make this into a tincture or whatever the case may be. And so it's a difference in people that sometimes just sell this stuff, and some people are in it to win it. And so I'm definitely learning some things, you guys. Learning about how not to treat people, um even in a business aspect. You have to learn how to put your feelings in your back pocket. You can't just be reading people energy and treating them like crap um when they come to buy your product or whatever the case may be, because you don't like their energy. And so the thing is that if you are a healer and you here to help, then that's what you would do. You would help if you could. And so I'm just saying, everything is going well. It's part time. It's something to do. But I'm definitely learning some things, you guys, not just about other people, but about myself. And what I will and won't tolerate, and continuing to hold my boundaries. So let's get it. The first affirmation says, the way ahead is clear and free. I give myself permission to move out of the past with gratitude and into a joyous new day. I love that. I love that. The way ahead is clear and free. I give myself permission to move out of the past with gratitude and into a joyous new day, because whatever happened yesterday don't matter. It don't matter. Um and so your path is clear. You can change anything that you don't like about you or the path that you on or whatever the case may be. It is definitely clear, but be grateful from where you came from, because you aren't there anymore. A lot of times we haven't even learned that, just to be grateful. If you look at how your life was maybe 5 years ago, maybe it was 2 years ago, maybe it was just last year, and you like, damn, you made it through some things that you didn't think you could make it through. You done did some things in which you didn't think that you was gonna ever be able to accomplish. And then you still not grateful for those things though. You set out to do some stuff and you did that stuff, and and we look at it like, oh well. But when you learn to be grateful for the things in which you accomplish and the things that you do for you, it gets so much better. Just the gratitude alone brings you the stuff that you need. Just being grateful in the moment. Y'all just don't know. One day something happened to me right in public, and I ain't even know little praise dancers or whatever. But I was outside in front of the house, baby. I had to throw my hands up and just I mama was laughing so hard because I was so grateful in the moment. Just grateful. Grateful to be here. Grateful for whatever that had transpired. I was just grateful. And I told you I be in Walmart. Yeah, I don't care where it happened at. I sing in Walmart. I don't care nothing about what people thinking, because I bring my own energy. And I love myself so much that I'm not going to ever dummy myself down for anything or anybody. So you got to believe in you. The second affirmation says, when someone admires your thinking or the way you carry yourself or the way your kindness lights up the world, it hits differently. They ain't lying. It do. Being complimented for your outer beauty is an ego boost. But nothing sits with the soul like others recognizing that good energy you bring. Did y'all hear that? When someone admires the way that you're thinking, or the way you carry yourself, or your kindness lights up the world, it hits differently. Being complimented for your outer beauty is an ego boost, because we are all beautiful in our own special way. But nothing sits with the soul like others recognizing your good energy, the energy that you bring. So, you know how some people say, such and such coming, they light up the room, they keep us laughing, blue, blue, blue. Guess what? That's the energy that you bring. They already know we're going to have a good time. We're going to talk some mess. We're going to enjoy ourselves, but we're going to have a good time. And ain't nothing like your soul jump for that, because it's like, hey, they recognize the light, the good, the best in me, and not seeing the things that I went through, the tragedies that they happen, the sadness that sometimes I have in my heart. They see all of this beautiful energy that I display. And so ain't nothing like it, you guys. Ain't nothing like it. And here we go with these getting into the vortex cards. This morning is a little different for me, you guys, because Maddie Patty Pie got a doctor's appointment. So she's gonna go in just a little late. She got a virtual doctor's appointment. I'm not really sure what time we have this procedure that'll need to be done. And you know, I keep y'all abreast of stuff like that because it might affect the live. So she is having a procedure done in Houston the end of the month, and it's on a Friday, you guys. But I'm not sure what time yet, and so I can't adjust or do anything until I figure that point out. But all is well. Everything is in divine order. I'm not worried about anything, and so we'll figure it out when we get to that point. That's it. That's all. That's it. And good day, everybody. Good day, Alex. Good day, cousin Berg. Good day, cousin Nikki. I don't know. I don't think I've seen Michelle yet this morning, but good day, beautiful. Meditate no matter. I want to tell you guys again, if you are friends with Meditating No Matter, she has up under her playlist, she has 3 videos that she would like for you guys to go and check out and give her some feedback on. So again, if you guys are friends with Meditate No Matter and you find yourself not doing something or whatever the case may be, or you want something to, listen to and give some good feedback, then please feel free to go over to her channel right here on YouTube. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. And listen to the playlist. She says she welcome any feedback you guys may have. She asked that personally, you guys. She was like, hey, could you ask the ladies or the people on the live, could they? And so she asked me that personally, and definitely I will. Definitely I will. So our getting into the vortex card says, I can attract relationships that agree with my desires. I can attract relationships that agree with my desires. It says, people are not finding it difficult to find the mate of their dreams because that person is not out there, but because of their own contradiction to their own desire and the thoughts they offer about the subject every day. When you constantly offer thoughts about your future relationship, that feel good while you think of them, that means you are constantly matching the desires that you have discovered as you have lived life. And under those conditions, only someone in agreement with your desires could come to you. Now, that's funny that this card will come up because I'm not in a relationship. And um, maybe the way that I think about relationships is the reason that I'm not in a relationship. I'm not saying that I'm supposed to be. I'm not even down on myself or anything, but maybe I've been holding on to the things that have happened in the past and I concentrate on what I don't want and versus concentrating on what I do want out of a relationship. And so therefore I keep attracting the things that I don't want because I keep focusing on the things that I don't want in a relationship. And so with that being said, maybe I need to change my thought process and start focusing on the things that I do want in a relationship so that I can attract the person and the things that I do want in a relationship. I tell you guys all the time that I am the first person to tell you that I am still learning. I am still growing. Every day that I wake up, my plan is to learn something new, even if it's just about me. And so I take these cards and whatever come out of them and however I feel about it, that's what I do. And if it's something that I recognize in myself that, hey, you might need to change that, then maybe I do. And like I said, it's easy when I think about relationships and I'm talking about with a partner or whatever, it's easy for me to focus on everything that went wrong. And it's hard sometimes to focus on some of the things that went right. And so I am going to start to focus on the things in which I want and not the things that I don't want so that I can attract the person that's right for me and stop attracting snowballs because I don't know what be wrong with people, you guys. Um, I've had a couple of episodes and they all seem to be the same. Like people talk to me real crazy. Um, they say some off the wall stuff and then wonder what's wrong. Like, did somebody groom these men to just say whatever they thinking? Um, or did we as women, because this is the question, did we as women start lowering our standards? I don't know because I don't know where in the world somebody would think that during our first conversation that maybe I might want to show myself. Hey, can I video and show you my private parts? Are you serious? Like what? And maybe I'm out the loop. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm out the loop. And the thing is that I think that I'm older and I want to be courted. I want somebody to respect my mind as well as my body. Um, and to know that, hey, um, all of those things will come, but in due time, not in the first conversation. And so you guys without saying too much, it'd be a roller coaster ride. I just want to tell y'all that. It definitely be a roller coaster ride. It ain't something that I'll be looking forward to going through. I haven't and I'm really honest, I haven't been on a date. I haven't been trying to date or anything. And sometimes somebody slide in the inbox or say some old crazy stuff, and you be like, "What in the world are you thinking?" Like, are we not full adults? I dropped half the deck on the ground, you guys. Yeah, are we not full adults? Dude, this is not a thing. Um, I want somebody to respect me as though I would respect them. Um, I don't know. And sometimes you know how you think maybe you ask them for too much. I'm not. I'm creating boundaries on what I want, but I'm gonna stop focusing on what I don't want because that's what I seem to attract. All the things that I don't want. And I'm talking about in relationships, you guys. I seem to attract all the things that I don't want. They be like, oh, you don't want that? Here, let me show you how you really don't want that. And I'll be like, oh my God, why? Because I'm so laid back right now, it ain't even funny. But I like to travel. So I gotta find me somebody that like to get up and go. You ain't gotta go all the time, but you gotta be able to get up and go, or be able to let me go. Cause I don't want to hear that craziness about, oh, well, you always gone with your friend. I'm a grown woman. I'm a me. You could go with your friends too. I hope they got some friends too. You go with your friends or whatever the case may be. Cause I don't want to change who I am, and you shouldn't have to. I don't want to change who I am to be in a relationship with somebody. I'm already in a relationship with myself. And so anything that comes around or whatever the case may be, I want it to be a plus, not a minus. I'm saying that out loud. Look at there. The card is stranger, curiosity. And I'm talking. And as I'm talking, I'm shuffling the cards. And what do I get? Stranger, curiosity. Because whatever is coming will definitely be a stranger, but I'm going to be curious about this. So let's get it this morning. I like this. Come on, cards. It says the other, moving past fear of difference, curiosity, and acceptance. It says the stranger moves through the world in a shroud of darkness that often eclipses fear, rejection, and uncertainty, as the danger of the unknown defines its very presence. Yes, there is a veil of separation between you. Look closer and summon the courage to remain open to what you might find. So, you ever been in a dark room and you don't know where nothing at? This is what they saying. You don't know, you're not familiar with the place, so you can't move around or whatever the case may be, and this fear come over you of being in the dark. They say, hey, in that moment, when you stand still and you calm yourself, they say, hey, be open to what may come. It says, you may be conditioned to look only for what mirrors what is safe and known to you, refusing to entertain any concept of other beyond something to fear. In order to broaden your world and your experience of it, you must refute the illusion that sameness is the only way. You must refute the illusion that sameness is the only way. Nothing you expect externally matches up with the other. And you're challenged by your own inexperience, but don't miss this opportunity for learning. Something extraordinary is being offered to you now if you remain curious and teachable. Allow the newness to develop you to eat to develop. Sorry. Allow the newness to envelop, whatever envelop you as you explore the possibilities. This is a departure from the expectations. But the stranger has come to invite you to dance to a new music and a new tempo and a new sensation that will add more dimension to you and what you create as a result. Now is the time to leave room for other points of views, other ways of seeing with humility and grace. This is a defining moment. Take the risk. Life is like a precious diamond with more facets, not just one. Good day, Maria. Good, and if I'm saying it wrong, because it got one whole good day, beautiful. Um, and so what they're saying is that sometimes we be in an unknown, that dark place, and we expect darkness to what it that's a bad thing. They said no, it's not. If you stay open to being teachable, we and as I was reading this, what popped in my head was the way Maddie learned how to turn on and off the light, you guys. And I found that so amazing. Most children learn how to turn off the light first. Flick it down, flick it down, flick the light down. Maddie learned how to turn the light on first. So that means that she had to be in the darkness first and realize that, hey, I want to see some light. And she turned it on. And so she learned turning it on first before flicking it down, which is everybody, that's the hard way. And people, that's the wrong, ain't no wrong way. She learned how to turn the light off and on, just not the way that everybody else learned. I'm going to give you another example. Maddie walked before she crawled. And everybody on here that been on here for a minute knows that my granddaughter has Down syndrome. So what the nurse was telling us was, oh, she has to learn how to crawl first. She has to learn how to crawl. And let me tell you something. If I don't love nothing else about my babies, my son came out that room and he snatched Madison up. He said, hey, wait a minute. You will not make her crawl. She acted like an old lady. She did not want to get on her knees. So she learned how to walk first. Let me tell you when Maddie learned how to crawl. She had to be maybe 4 years old. She was walking, talking, everything before I seen her get down on her knees and crawl. So what we have programmed in our head on how children are supposed to have milestones and do things ain't always the way they're programmed. And so we allowed her to do the things in which she needed to do to get to where she is. Even right now, she stuns me because the way that I think that she should do stuff, she'd be like, grandma, I'm going to do it this way. And however she decides to do it, as long as she get it done, I'm grateful for that. And so they said, remain teachable, but don't lose the fact that things can be done in a different way. You don't have to always see it from somebody else's perspective. Yeah. You said she works smart, not hard, for real. You don't have to always do it the way somebody seen it done because, oh, I got this program going on. This your program. And if you want it to be done the way you want it to be done, then absolutely you can just go ahead and do it yourself. But if my brain process and see it being done some other way, then allow me to do that. Allow me to just be me. And so there are things that come up. We are sometimes in the dark about stuff. When you start a new job, you don't know exactly how this job gonna work out, how things work at that job, and you start to look at other people, and guess what? You see things where you can do those things different. I can work smarter, not harder. And sometimes people don't like that. They don't like that you can see a different way and do something different. But I'm allowing you space. to grow. Allow yourself space to grow. You don't have to be like everybody else. You are perfect just the way you are. And some things we are going to do the same, and some things we're not. And it's okay. It's okay to be different. It's okay to run across strangers and they teach you something different. It's all right. So, even with that, it's still a reminder to be good to yourself. Whatever makes you feel good, whatever makes you think great, then do those things. We often, like I said, we ask other people questions and they solution to the problems and blah 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 this and this. And yeah, some people give us good advice, but inevitably the answer is right here inside of you. Because even when they give you the advice, if it don't sit with you, you ain't gonna do it. And even if it do, sometimes your brain process doing something different. And so I encourage you to go inside of you and know what's best for you and do the things that make you happy because you are great. Nobody has to see that but you. Nobody has to recognize the greatness in you but you. And you create the atmosphere in which you want to see. So if you want people around you to be kinder, then be kinder. If you want people around you to display the energy in which you display, then you got to bring that energy too. Okay. I see you. I see you, cousin Bird. Yeah. It'll be like that, beautiful. So whatever it is that you going for, sometimes we stand in a spot of fear because guess what? We're in the darkness and we don't know. But you are doing amazing, beautiful. And even when things don't fall through the way you see them falling through, know that there's another door opening. There's another way. Don't give up. Just know that everything is in divine order. And be true to yourself. Be honest with yourself and not what other people want from you. And so, with that being said, you guys, it's a terrific Tuesday. We are absolutely amazing. You are perfectly imperfect for you and everybody around you. You are peaceful. You are kind. You are loving. You are everything that you need. And so, go out and do that. Be great. Because guess what? You already are. You woke up this morning. So, go on and do that thing. And I will talk to you tomorrow right here on the card of the day. I love you guys so much. Go be great. I'll see you tomorrow.